Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to TNS Virtual Farms. I'd like to thank everyone for choosing to come along with me today for the very first episode of Elm Creek Takeover. So let's get started here. We're going to choose our first empty slot. And you know what? Whenever I started looking at this, I looked through the map, I ran around to check things out, and I really thought I was going to start this series in farm manager mode. But when I got in there and I saw that it gives you $1.5 million to start with, I was just like, nope, can't do it. So we're going to start from scratch in the hard mode. We couldn't take over Elmcreek if we didn't play on Elmcreek, so that's what we're going to do. I went ahead and downloaded a couple of the mods from the mod hub so far. These might come in handy. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, we're going to load this thing up. So why is it called Elm Creek Takeover? Well, I'm sure you can probably figure it out if you haven't by now. We're going to try to take over Elm Creek. So I've decided that for now, anyways, I'm gonna play the game that Giants has dealt, and we are going to try our best to play the game and enjoy the game that they've released. Now, for those of you who've been following me for quite a while, you'll know that I do not really accept status quo. But for now, we're just going to play the game and we're going to try to enjoy. Gonna select my character real quick here. Get him going. Let's see here. All we need is a baseball cap. And we're good to go. He looks pretty good. What do you think? Yep. He looks like an evil genius farmer that's ready to take over the world, right? Or maybe he's the inconspicuous farmer that's ready to take over the world. Either way, this is where we're going. All right. So here we are, and like I said, I went around and I checked out the map some. I looked around, and I think it's pretty obvious. And I will add that I started a game, played through the little tutorial in easy mode, and it was based around this farm here. This farm is very detailed. This building here is actually a usable building. The barn over here is actually a usable building as well. Now, there's a lot of other farm sites here on Elm Creek. We'll just quickly go take a look at the map. Now, I checked out a farm right down here, and it's a cool farm. I checked out a farm up here, and it's a cool farm. I checked out one down here, and it's a cool farm. And there's one up here. I didn't check it out because I figured it was going to be kind of like all the rest. The problem with these farms, and it's one thing I'm kind of disappointed about so far in the game, is that there's some really great buildings that go along with these farms, but they're not usable. For example, they're like this building right over here in front of me. It just takes a space. It's just it's not good for anything. I mean, it's good decoration. Don't get me wrong, but if I'm gonna pay for a piece of land, and it's gonna have a bunch of buildings on it, hey, at least they need to be usable, right? All right, so speaking of pay for some land, let's take a look at our financial situation here real quick, so we kind of know what sort of money we have to work with. I believe that is this tab. So we got a $200,000 loan. Okay, we'll keep that for now. All right, what kind of contracts do we got here? So harvesting, that's not bad. That's pretty decent money. Spraying. Spray it with herbicide. Okay. Samuel. Zoe. Zoe or Zoe? Maybe Zoe. Evelyn. And another one for Samuel. Samuel is a, he's quite the farm around here, I guess. Okay, so let's get back on track. So as I was saying, I checked out a lot of different properties, sort of a lot of different home site possibilities. I decided that this one here, go to the map real quick. It's in the middle of the map. We're right here. It's centrally located. It's just kind of sort of in the middle. We're kind of on Main Street, so to speak. So I think there's some good opportunity for expansion. Obviously in this sector, and then right across the road, this sector here, and then just right across the road here, there's some pretty big fields. So there's a lot of good possibility for expansion here. I think there's some small fields to start out with, and then we can gradually work into some of the bigger stuff. So I think since Giants, I think, has kind of intended that we start here, which for me doesn't necessarily mean anything, but there are some other good things about this potential farm site right here, and I'm also kind of thinking far out into the future. So I think we're gonna see if we can start right here. I don't know what this is gonna cost. Hopefully it's reasonable. Let's go into the land mode, and $156,000. That's pretty reasonable. I mean, we get a couple of barns. We get 3 fields. We get some barnyard here, so to speak. We got some area to park some things and so on. So I think we're just gonna start. I think we're just gonna start with this. And let's see, what does this cost? 56 grand. 140. Okay. We're going to start here, and we're going to start with just this piece of land here. We're going to buy it. Yep, I want to buy it. Okay, we're going to start with this little piece here, and then we're going to get all of our equipment outfitted, and then we're going to see what kind of money we have left that we might be able to invest in some other property. All right, so just real quickly here, I'm going to go over a couple of things here to just kind of lay the groundwork for how we're going to play the game. We're going to play on real time. I probably won't play on real time all the time, but for the sake of the video episodes, it's going to be in real time. We're on a hard. Traffic's going to be on. Seasonal growth, yes. Days per month to start with. We're going to do 3. Snow's off because I hate snow. And that's just not in the game. That's not just in the game. I literally hate snow. Crop destruction, we're going to stay on for now if it doesn't just get stupid. Periodic plowing's on. Fieldstone, Where I live and farm, there's no such things as rocks in the field, but I guess we'll leave it on. Lime required unless it just gets stupid. Lime required, yes. Weeds on, yes. Automatic engine starts off. Stop and go braking is on. Trailer fuel limit, yes. Fuel usage is normal. All this stuff is off. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's get going here. We need to figure out what we can do to have some income. Now, let's back out of this real quick. Okay, so first off, we need to get some of this in cultivation. It's August, which means, let's go see here. What can we grow? What can we grow? Where do I find that? Yep, here. So, canola. I can put some canola in, grass and, oilseed radish, of course, but that's not really going to do me a lot of good at this moment in time. So, pretty much canola, wheat, and barley. Let me think here. What do we want to do? we've got a field of each. Wheat, barley, canola. Um, so, so. We're just going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to plant a field of each to start with because I've got 3 fields, 46, 45. Yeah, we're going to do a field of each. So, what we need to do is, okay, 50% fertilized, not bad. What's over here? We got some growing over here. What is this? What do we get to have? Sunflowers. Okay. Fertilized. Weed is 100%, so we really kind of should do something about that. Alright, we got nothing here. We got some sunflowers, which is nice because we'll have some income here to start with. What is this sugar beet? That's probably going to get plowed up because I don't really do root crops. I mean, I'm not saying I'm never going to do root crops, but right now I don't do root crops, so that's going to get plowed up. Okay. Let's think about this here. We need a tractor, and the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to look at, I'm going to need a plow. Okay, smallest plow, I gotta have 85 horsepower. Next plow, I need 160 horsepower, so that's reasonable. Yep. So 2.5 meters. Man, that is really narrow. Ugh, I hate plows. Okay. So yeah, here's we're gonna shoot for about 160 horsepower. Let's go back. We're going to need a cultivator, I suppose. There's 180 horsepower for a 5 meter, 160 for a 4 meter. That's tiny, but that's just how it goes. You know, we're playing the game. We're doing it. We're doing it Giants way. So we're gonna get. Okay, so 160 horsepower, something in 160 horsepower ranges are looking pretty good. If we have a plow and we have a cultivator, let me ask you this. Do we need a disc harrow? What is this for? Shallow cultivation of fields. That'll do 180. That's a reasonably sized machine right there. Okay. Let's look at something else here. If we have a seeder, which is going to plant all my small grains that I need to plant. So we have here, it's 125, that takes 165. That only puts down seed. Cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. Yeah, okay, so 3 meters. What's this? Now this has got, oh, these have got cultivators on the front of them. These have got power harrows. I did not realize that those had power harrows. Let's move along here then, because like this one takes 210 horsepower. Now it does you know, seed directly. You don't have to plow, you don't have to cultivate it basically. What is this machine here? This goes with this, I'm thinking. No, that's a TF something or other. Combinations, yeah. Oh, I thought maybe that would be like something handy there. So this is just, okay, this is a power harrow and a seeder basically. That's what we're looking at there. And kind of a bigger one than 6 meters. Oh, 6, yeah, okay. All right. So this is potentially doable here. Like this could be a thing that we could use. Okay. What else? That pretty much looks like it now. So this cultivates and... Alright. Okay. No plowing necessary, no plowing necessary. So that's just a seeder. That's just a seeder. This is a no-till seeder. This is a no-till seeder. That's a no-till seeder. This this cultivates and sows at the same time. This is a... Okay. Use for this, use for this. Now that's a planter. So one of these days when we get around to planting, that might be something to look at. This has got to have 150. This has got to have 300. Ah, man, that's a big tractor. Okay. This thing here. No, back. What about here? Combinations? Yeah, same thing. Okay, back. Okay, so it's got this. This has got the seed hopper on top. Okay, so that's 320. All right, so it looks like somewhere in the 160 to 180 horsepower range is the tractor that I need to look for, because that's going to get what I need done. There's 150. What is this? This is a 6-row planter. Okay, not bad. That's 150, so that's not bad. We're gonna have to have something. Okay, that's 150, so that's pretty good. Does this... Okay, goes with that. Got it. All right, how about this? 180. So I mean that's a possibility if I go all the way to 180 on a tractor. So that's what I'm doing is I'm kind of looking to see, okay, I want to get a tractor big enough to do, you know, I don't want to go and spend money on just the smallest tractor or cheapest tractor I can find. I actually need a tractor that I can, you know, kind of do some things with. Sprayer, that shouldn't take much power. A disc harrow. Oh, I feel like I need a 180 horsepower tractor. Okay, so somewhere between 160 and 180 is probably where I'm going to land. It's probably going to be in medium tractors. Where are we starting here? We're starting at 150 to 200. What's this baby? 170. So the old Massey is a potential candidate. The 7810 is a potential candidate. It's 175 horsepower. So the 4755 is potentially a possibility. However, this does not have a PTO in the front. That's important, folks. This is just a tool carrier, no PTO. So I think for now, this one is probably out. We're looking at... really, I think what's this? The Valtra. It's 190. About $10,000 difference here. Does this have a PTO? It does not have a PTO. Does it? No, there's no PTO there. It is a tillage machine. All right, so I think, and that's like we're getting out of price range now. I mean, I can pay, you know, $100,000 for a tractor that can, you know, it's going to kind of get some work done, but that's too much for. I tell you what, let's do. What about here? I did download this from the mod hub. This is a potential. I mean, it's got no PTO in the front though, and I'm afraid I think I'm gonna want a PTO in the front of the tractor. For some potential stuff I might do. That's pretty cheap horsepower though. I mean, to be honest, it's pretty cheap horsepower. What does it take to get over 170? So we go straight to, oh, it's 120 grand. I'm thinking not now. I'm thinking we're not going to do that right now. I may live to regret it, but I think what we're going to do is we are going to go with the 7810. I think we got a winner here, and we're going to go, let's see, we need some good tires. We need some Michelins or some Midas or potentially some Continentals. How about the Michelins? What do we got in Michelin? We got wide tires. We got wide tires too. Those are pretty sweet. Those are going to be low compaction. All right. The front loader attacher at this time, I don't believe I need that. So let's see, a license plate. We don't really put license plates on tractors here in the US, so we're gonna skip the license plate as well. Okay. So, I think we're gonna pull the trigger on this. I think we're going to. Yep, I want to buy it. I can fetch the purchase at the shop. Cool. Let's go back. Now, first thing we need to do is some plowing. So 160, 222. Man, that's a real bummer. Okay, let's go look at something here real quick. What do we need? Do we need to plow anything at this moment in time? Do my fields need to be plowed? Weed needs plowing. Let's turn the weed off. Let's turn the fertilizer off. So nothing needs plowing. Okay. Oh wait, this needs plowing, right? Yeah, because it blends in. So that needs to be plowed. That 44 needs to be plowed. Okay. But that's the only one that needs to be plowed. What can I lease this plow for? Oh, you know what? I think a subsoiler. Ah, instead of a plow. Yes. Instead of a plow. It's okay. 275. There's 150. Okay, and that's 4 meters. Yeah, we're gonna subsoil, folks. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull a subsoiler. And then when we're done with that, we are going to pull a disc or cultivator over the top of it. All right. Which one? They're the same price. They're the same width. This one needs less horsepower. So, yeah, and you know, I was thinking there should be a combination for this, but I guess there's not. I know there used to be a combination for this. Okay, $10,000 versus how much is the plow? Where's the plow? Here's the plow. Oh yeah, 10,000 versus 16,000, and this thing is like the ripper or the subsoiler is almost twice the width. Absolutely, that's absolutely what we're gonna do. And I think we're gonna go with the Coon. You know, all things the same. What's this combination? Oh, just weights. Okay. All things the same. We're gonna go with the Coon. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So let's pull the trigger on this baby, and we're going to buy it. Yep. I do. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, maybe I should have checked the deals before I started spending money. There's not really anything. Combine. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So we've got 230 grand basically. We're gonna run down to the. We're gonna run down to the shop, and the shop's right down here, if I remember correctly. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of Elmcreek? What do you think of FS22 so far? I think I'm going to like it. I still really like FS19, and I'm not abandoning FS19 yet, because there's so many excellent mods out there for the game, and it's too much fun for me right now at this point. So if you guys are interested, if you're new, if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, I've been creating content for YouTube for about a year and a half now. So if you want, go check me out. I've got a couple of other series that I'm working on for FS19. So if you're interested, it would be great, and I would appreciate it if you'd go check out my channel. Now, one thing I forgot is we need some weight. We need some weight for the front of this baby. And let's see here. What does weight cost? What does weight cost? Weight's pretty cheap. Yeah, I don't know. So we got a big one. How big is this? It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell how big it is. Alright, so weight's cheap. What's one of these things cost? $5 grand. No, we'll pass. We'll go for the weight for now. So we will get us a weight for the front of this baby. We want a Juan Deere. Man, it's been so long since I put a weight on the front of a tractor. I kind of don't remember. We'll go with the smaller one. We'll go with the 900 kg. Let's buy that. Yes. And back and back and back. Oh wow, that's really small. I may live to regret that decision. Okay, well, anyways. Oh, so what I was saying is, if you guys are... That shouldn't have started. Huh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Usually I like to start my own tractors, or like to start my own equipment when I get in them. I don't like the auto start feature. Alright, so if you're enjoying the content, if this looks like something you might want to follow, please do. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, because that's always cool. If it looks like something you might be interested in following, I would appreciate it if you would consider hitting the subscribe button and the little bell notification so that you know when I release a new video. And that's the only commercial that I'm going to give you for this episode. Alright, let's go down here and let's do some subsoiling. We are going to rip those sugar beets. I believe they're sugar beets. We're going to rip them right out of the ground. Put our flashers on. I don't remember. Those are the lights. How? That's not it. Trying to remember. I don't remember how to turn the beacons on, and now I can't remember. Whoa, what did I just do? I think I just shifted a gear. Did I shift a gear? I did just shift gear. Huh, alright. So plus minus on the keyboard. Shifts gears. I think one of my subscribers actually made a comment and told me that today, because I was talking about, you know, the possibility of having a power shift and the automatic. I think one of my subscribers mentioned that today, if I remember right. Okay, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start subsoiling this field right over here. We're going to get rid of these sugar beets. We're going to get her plowed up. And we are going to just going to get started here. Alright. And actually, you know what? This field is actually going to be... Can I do that with this? Doggone it. You know what? It's not going to allow me to create... Shucks. I did not think about that. I can't create fields with a subsoiler. I have to do that with a plow. Doggone. Oh well. Alright. Not a big deal. Turn our flashers off so we don't look like a noob in the field when we're subsoiling. Let's get going here. Get rid of that F1 menu again. Alright. Probably not going to pull the subsoiler in real life, but like, oh, there's some rocks. Doggone. Not something I'm used to seeing. I'm probably not going to pull the subsoiler at like 19 miles an hour in real life. I think 5 is probably going to be fast enough. We'll just get her turned around here. Not going to bother to turn around and back up and all that. Oh, that was cool. Like I went to put the I went to put the oh, wait a minute. Did I just hire? I just hired somebody. No. You don't understand. I don't want to hire somebody. I hit a button on my steering wheel and I accidentally hired a worker. Don't want to do that. Yep, I stopped him manually. Sure did. Because I don't want to pay for him. And he'll probably do a lousy job anyways. There we go. Alright guys, well this video is already getting long enough, so I'm going to let you go here. Appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one for more Elm Creek Takeover. Thanks guys, have a good one.